I want to record this video because maybe it can help someone, and I haven't made up my mind on what I'm actually going to be doing. I have breast implants. I've had breast implants since I was about 21 years old. I'm 35 now. So that makes it for 14 years of implants. So I've had my implants my whole adult life. I had no boobs growing up, which, like people, like little kids, they're so mean. They used to make fun of me for that. So when I was 21, I decided to have my put on my implants and have my boobs done. Now, I've had them without any issues until 2020. And then in 2020, it was during COVID actually, that I started being in a lot of pain all of a sudden. And then one of my boob got deformed. And I had to do all the exams during COVID, which was quite the issue because I was in London at the time. And so I had to do the exam. And basically what happened is that they figure out that I had a rupture on my left implant. So I had to go for emergency surgery during COVID times in Italy from London. At the time I was living in London. So I had to take a train down to Italy. It took me 2 days to reach Italy because there was no flights. But Italy was the only place that would actually do surgeries that were not life-threatening, but still pretty serious. So made my way down to Italy, got my implants removed and replaced. And then that was May 2020. And then ever since that, within 6 months of putting the new implants, I started having issues. I started having issues that, I've never had before. I was experiencing pain in my left side and then in my right side. And then all of a sudden I started getting this pain that was radiating down to my arm, on my elbow and my 2 fingers. I tried my best to pretend that wasn't happening, and I went to chiropractor. So the pain kept on going, and then eventually I found a knot, a nodule, not sure what, something that it's a pea size on the side of my boob. So I decided to go and see my doctor. My doctor felt the pea, said there's definitely something there, we're gonna have to have that checked out. But when he was doing a checkup, he noticed that all my lymph nodes are inflamed, all the left side body. So I have this lymph node is inflamed, the one in the armpit, and apparently that's what I'm feeling. It's the lymph nodes that are shooting from my breast and going down, and now it's starting on my right side of the body too. And he was very adamant about breast illness disease and taking my implants out. And I started doing some research about it. And breast illness disease is a new thing that is apparently really common here in America. A lot of girls are taking out their implants because they think that it's causing all kinds of issues with their health, but it's not diagnosable. That's the weird thing, is there have been no research done on it. So it's just girls that have been experiencing random pains here and there on their boobs, or that have had stomach issues. Long story short, my doctor was very adamant because right now I have an inflammation going on, with all my lymph node on my left side body, which that's what apparently is in pain. So he wants me to remove my boobs. Now, saying that this has been an emotional journey, it's definitely an understatement. I cannot even begin to tell you the struggle mentally that it has been, just even considering, getting out my boobs and removing them for good. I don't want to remove my implants. I love my boobs the way that they are, but I do realize that I have some aches and pains that are not normal, and this has been the case since I put on the new set of implants. So I'm at this fork of the road where I have to decide whether or not I'm going to, replace my current implant, or if I want to remove them and, go back to my natural breast, which, it's, I don't really have a lot of boobs on my own, which is why I decided to go the implants route. Been quite the emotional journey because my boob feels so much about my femininity. It feels such a big part of who I am, it's just I am so used to seeing myself with decent sized boobs, and I don't know, it's just I feel more feminine with them, and the idea of saying goodbye to them has been super hard, and it's been a struggle. And this is the first day that I can actually talk about it without crying my eyes out, because I have been crying my eyes out for the last 3.5 days. since I was given the news. It's been quite the emotional journey, to be honest. I don't really know what is the answer. I mean, like, I know technically, like, the best possible thing would be to remove them, but then at the same time, you know, like, I don't want to. But then it's my health. But then, you know, like, you go into that place where you're like, okay, well, maybe if I remove them and, you know, replace them, then I'm gonna feel better, because maybe it's just these implants that are not good for me, but other implants are fine. But the fact is that it's now been 3 years that I've been feeling pain and discomfort, and I am putting my body in a state of inflammation. And when I started reading about all these girls removing their implants and what does that do for them, you know, what has done, like, people, like, you know, like, girls like losing eczema and psoriasis within like days of removing their implants, or, you know, like, girls that like were supposed to, like, you know, have diagnosed bad like stomach issues, and they were suggested by doctors to like cut out like part of like their liver and stuff, and, you know, like make like extreme surgeries, who decided to remove their implants, and all of a sudden their entire body went back to normal. No more back pain, no more you know, fogginess, no more like puffy eyes. Like, I wake up in the morning and my eyes are really puffy and swollen. Apparently that's also a side effect that can be of the implants. And yeah, so today I'm gonna go to see the first surgeon. I had a consultation with the surgeon that put on a virtual consultation with the surgeon that put on my boobs in Italy. And one of the options would be to remove them and do fat grafting, which basically they take fat from other side of your body and put it into your boobs. You know, that's part of your body, so there's really no side effects to that, and you still can get like a decent volume as long as you have enough fat to give. So I'm gonna go to the doctor now, but I just wanted to document this. If you're going through this and you're thinking about it, just know that you're not alone. It's definitely a process. It's definitely an emotional journey. It's gonna take a minute, and I still haven't decided, you know, like, I keep on like going, like, 1 minute I'm like, yeah, I'm taking them out, it's for my health, I'm gonna feel better, I'm gonna feel good, and small boobs are in trend anyways. And then the next minute I'm like, I don't want to say goodbye to my boobs, I love them so much. Like, today I was like playing tennis with like my cute sport bra, and, you know, or looking myself in the shower, and like all of a sudden, like, I started crying at the thought of like not having boobs anymore. And it's just like been quite the emotional journey, you know, like, it's just like a roller coaster of what to do, you know, like, if you want to put your health first, and but like, can there be another way, can there be a better way? Like, I don't know, but I just intuitively, I know that there's something wrong with my body, and that it's best for me to remove them. I just don't want to pull the trigger on that, but I'll go and see what those doctors say, and keep you posted.